Hi, I'm Jennifer McCumber, president of HowToStrip.com, author of Champagne Every Night, and feature columnist in our top industry magazines, ED Publications and Club Bulletin. This is video 1 in our 8-video part series on how to sell more lap dances and VIPs, also known as the Champagne Room. So how you approach your potential customers will set your stage for success or failure. There are 3 distinctively powerful influences you can employ. Number 1 is your display. Number 2 is your delivery. And number 3 is your demeanor. If you show confidence through your appearance and you cater to what makes your body look its best, then you have the basics for a successful display of the image you want to represent. Your vocal delivery needs to be confident, warm, and inviting. And last but not least, maintain calm and positive demeanor. With these elements in place, you create your ultimate signature atmosphere. After all, would you want to sit in a club with a frumpy recluse with a bad attitude? From the instant you catch your potential client's eye, you have only 30 seconds to gain his absolute attention and keep it. Overwhelm them with your confidence and sexiness. There are also ways you can choose the best customers in the building, after all. Haven't you always wondered how some dancers end up so lucky to be in the VIP room all night? For sure, it has to do with their techniques. The client also has to have that kind of money to spend. So here are the ways to identify a whale. Number 1, confidence and money are 2 of a kind. Take notice of the way your client walks. Is the stride sure and slow? Do they have an air of being in no hurry and owning their space? Do they look you and others in the eye easily? Or do they look away in a shy or subservient way? Number 2, what is their drink selection like? Is it a Bud Light or a top shelf scotch or other liquor? Number 3, are they tipping the other staff generously? Number 4, do they offer to buy you a drink after a few minutes with sitting with them? This is a good sign and shows they're not worried about the extra expense. Number 5, are they wearing expensive attire? Is their clothing tailored in a contemporary cut? High quality clothing that is tailored or at the least fits well is an indication that the wearer has the money and the incentive to dress to impress. Of course, often the best dressed man in the club is trying to make up visually for what he lacks financially or socially. Number 6, does he take deliberate time to look at you, or are his eyes wandering the club? Number 7, does he tip you for sitting with him? Does he tip you more than a few dollars from the stage? Number 8, does your conversation seem to help you click? Is he engaging with you and asking you questions? Number 9, is he respectful in general to everyone around? This means he's probably not a groper. You want him to respect you when you're alone with him. Number 10, how is his hair done? Is he clean cut and well groomed? Number 11, how old is he? Usually the older men have more money, but this is not true in every case. I've had regulars that were professional athletes and multimillionaires before they were 30. Number 12, is he sitting alone? One thing that I scan the room for is to see which clients are sitting alone and what their attitude tells me about them. This gives you ample opportunity to control the situation from the moment you approach them. Quality clients will look like they aren't really lonely, but they do want company. So you'll learn to spot that look. And if they meet all of the above requirements, this is the best way to work. Alone. If you're speaking with a client who's really into you, this could mean one of 2 things. 1, lots of money, or 2, no money at all. Some men might want you for real, not just in the club environment. This is where I always remember the words of my general manager in the club. When I first started, he said, the goal of the whole thing is to encourage these guys along as much as you can, within reason, of course, and then they'll figure out on their own that they're not going to have you. So at some point, you'll lose most of your clients over and over. But you just have to get the most out of them while you can. They know what they're signing for when they walk in the door. You may only have one night or a few nights to do this. So after about 10 or so minutes of speaking with your client, if he's not willing to pay you, have a dance from you, or go to a VIP or champagne area, you'll know very quickly whether or not you need to move on. You can do this by politely excusing yourself and letting them know you enjoyed their time and that if they would like to see you again, you would be more than happy to accommodate them. I hope that this information gives you a brighter perspective about exotic dancing and the gentlemen's club industry. Be sure to make comments on the blog below and tell me if you agree, disagree, or have ideas about other misconceptions the industry has. Maybe you have a riveting story to tell. I would love to feature your story, so write your thoughts on the blog below and I will personally answer you as soon as I can. This is Jennifer with HowToStrip.com, wishing you the best of success.